Have you ever felt that nagging ache in your joints? Or perhaps had a moment of fear when you stumbled, wondering if your bones were as strong as they used to be? It's a common worry, isn't it? Especially as we get a little older. For so long, we've been told that milk is the ultimate source of calcium, the cornerstone of strong bones. We picture the milk mustache, the dairy farm, and the promise of sturdy skeletons. But what if I told you that relying solely on milk for your calcium needs might actually be holding you back? What if the very thing we've depended on for decades isn't the whole story, and there's a world of other, perhaps even better, options out there for building truly resilient bones? The painful reality, for many of us, is that despite our best intentions, our bones might not be getting all the calcium they truly need, and that can lead to a lot of discomfort, a higher risk of fractures, and a feeling of fragility that impacts our independence. But here's the exciting secret: nature has provided us with an abundance of foods that pack a far greater calcium punch than a glass of milk, often with added benefits that milk simply can't offer. In this video, we're going to dive deep into 7 surprising foods that contain more calcium than milk, helping you build stronger bones, reduce your risk of fractures, and keep you active and vibrant for years to come. These aren't fancy, hard-to-find ingredients. They are everyday wonders that are easy to incorporate into your diet. Get ready to rethink your calcium strategy and empower yourself with knowledge. Watch to the end for something that will truly surprise you about your bone health journey. Now, let's unlock these incredible calcium sources. Starting with a true powerhouse that might already be in your fridge: dark leafy greens. Think spinach, kale, and collard greens. When we talk about calcium, our minds often jump straight to dairy. But these vibrant, green vegetables are absolute champions, often delivering significantly more calcium per serving than milk, and in a form that your body can readily absorb. A single cup of cooked collard greens, for instance, can contain over 250 milligrams of calcium, which is nearly as much as a cup of milk, and some varieties of kale can pack even more when cooked down. The beauty of these greens isn't just their calcium content, but also the rich array of other nutrients they bring to the table. Things like vitamin K, which is absolutely vital for bone health and helps your body properly utilize calcium, and magnesium, another mineral that plays a crucial role in bone structure and density. They're also loaded with antioxidants and fiber, contributing to overall well-being far beyond just your skeleton. So, how can you effortlessly weave these green giants into your daily routine? It's much simpler than you might think. Instead of just having a side salad, try blending a handful of spinach into your morning smoothie. You won't even taste it, but your bones will thank you. For lunch, you could sauté some kale with a little garlic and olive oil, making it a delicious and quick addition to any meal. Or chop up some collard greens and add them to a hearty soup or stew. They cook down beautifully and absorb all the wonderful flavors. You can even make a nutritious and satisfying dinner by stuffing pike bell peppers with a mixture of brown rice, lean ground turkey or lentils, and a generous amount of chopped spinach. The possibilities are endless. Remember, consistency is key. Just a small serving of these greens each day can add up to a significant calcium boost over time. Think of it as a daily deposit into your bone health savings account. It's not about making drastic changes overnight, but rather small, sustainable additions that become second nature. Imagine starting your day with a smoothie that secretly fortifies your bones, or enjoying a warming stew, knowing that every spoonful is contributing to your strength and resilience. These greens offer a plant-based path to robust bone health, often without the digestive issues some people experience with dairy. It's truly a win-win situation. Moving on from our leafy green heroes, let's explore another surprising calcium superstar that's become incredibly popular in recent years, especially for those looking for dairy-free alternatives: fortified plant milks. You might be thinking, but aren't those just for people who can't drink cow's milk? The truth is, many brands of almond milk, soy milk, and oat milk are specifically fortified with calcium and vitamin D to meet or even exceed the levels found in dairy milk. A single cup of fortified almond milk, for example, can often contain a whopping 450 milligrams of calcium, which is significantly more than the roughly 300 milligrams you'd find in a cup of cow's milk. This makes them an excellent, often more palatable option for many people, especially if dairy causes discomfort or digestive upset. The key here is the word fortified. Always check the label to ensure that calcium and vitamin D have been added. These plant-based alternatives offer a creamy texture and mild flavor that makes them incredibly versatile. You can use them just like regular milk. Pour them over your morning cereal. Blend them into your coffee or tea, or use them as a base for creamy sauces and soups. Think about making a rich, dairy-free mushroom soup with fortified oat milk, or a satisfying smoothie with fortified soy milk, bananas, and a spoonful of almond butter. The convenience factor is huge here. If you're someone who enjoys a bowl of cereal every morning, simply switching to a fortified plant milk can instantly boost your calcium intake without any extra effort or a change in your routine. It's such a simple swap, yet it can make a profound difference to your bone density over time. Another fantastic way to use them is in baking. Replace regular milk with a fortified plant milk in your muffin recipes, pancakes, or even homemade bread. You won't compromise on taste, but you'll be adding a significant nutritional punch. For those who enjoy a warm beverage before bed, a cup of warmed fortified almond milk with a dash of cinnamon can be incredibly soothing and bone nourishing. It's all about finding what works best for your lifestyle and preferences. These plant milks are a game changer for anyone looking to diversify their calcium sources beyond traditional dairy, offering a flexible and delicious way to ensure your bones are getting the support they need. Now that we've discussed the incredible power of dark, leafy greens and the surprising calcium content in fortified plant milks, let's move on to another remarkable food that is often overlooked in the calcium conversation. Yet, it delivers a truly impressive amount of this vital mineral, especially for those looking for plant-based options or just wanting to broaden their horizons. Next up on our list of calcium powerhouses, and another fantastic plant-based option, is calcium-set tofu. Now, you might be familiar with tofu as a protein source, especially in vegetarian cooking. But did you know that the way it's prepared can make it an exceptional source of calcium? When tofu is made using calcium sulfate as a coagulant, it absorbs a significant amount of calcium, making it an absolute winner for bone health. In fact, just half a cup of calcium-set firm tofu can contain anywhere from 200 to over 800 milligrams of calcium. Depending on the brand and how it's processed, that's often far more than a comparable serving of milk. And it comes with the added benefits of plant-based protein, which is excellent for muscle health, and other beneficial compounds. How do you know if your tofu is calcium-set? It's simple. Just check the ingredient list on the package. Look for calcium sulfate or calcium chloride listed there. This small detail makes all the difference in its calcium content. Incorporating tofu into your diet is incredibly versatile. It has a mild flavor, which means it easily takes on the flavors of whatever you cook it with. You can press it, cube it, and stir-fry it with your favorite vegetables and sauces for a quick and healthy dinner. Imagine a delicious stir-fry packed with broccoli, another calcium hero we'll talk about soon, and bell peppers, all mixed with calcium-rich tofu. It's satisfying, flavorful, and incredibly good for your bones. Or, if you're looking for a softer texture, silken tofu can be blended into smoothies for a creamy, protein-packed, calcium-rich boost, similar to how you might use yogurt. You can even use it to make dairy-free creamy desserts, like chocolate mousse or a rich pudding, adding calcium where you least expect it. For a savory treat, try crumbling firm tofu and seasoning it with turmeric and black salt to create a delicious and protein-packed scramble. That's a fantastic alternative to eggs for breakfast or brunch. The beauty of tofu is its ability to absorb flavors. So whether you marinate it in soy sauce and ginger, or coat it in spices for a crispy bake, it will always deliver. It's an accessible and affordable ingredient that opens up a world of culinary possibilities while directly supporting your bone density. Just think about the peace of mind knowing that each bite of a well-prepared tofu dish is actively strengthening your skeleton. It's a testament to how diverse and delicious bone-strengthening foods can be. Now, shifting from plant-based powerhouses to something from the sea. Let's talk about another surprising and incredibly potent source of calcium: canned fish, specifically sardines and salmon with bones. This might sound a little unusual to some, But trust me, these humble canned fish varieties are absolute gold mines for calcium, often surpassing milk by a significant margin. The secret lies in the tiny, soft bones that are present in canned sardines and some varieties of canned salmon. These bones become so soft during the canning process that they are completely edible and provide an incredible dose of bioavailable calcium. For example, a single small can of sardines, typically around 3.75 ounces, can contain over 350 milligrams of calcium, which is more than a cup of milk, along with a powerful punch of vitamin D, which is essential for your body to absorb that calcium effectively. Canned salmon, when it includes the bones, also offers similar benefits, with one serving providing a substantial amount of calcium. Beyond calcium and vitamin D, these fish are also rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are fantastic for reducing inflammation throughout the body, supporting heart health, and even benefiting brain function. So, you're not just getting calcium, you're getting a whole spectrum of health benefits in one small package. Now, how do you incorporate these into your diet? Especially if you're not used to them. Sardines are surprisingly versatile. You can mash them with a little lemon juice and herbs to make a quick and nutritious spread for whole grain toast or crackers. It's a simple, protein-packed lunch or snack. Or, for something more adventurous, try adding them to a pasta dish with olive oil, garlic, and chili flakes. The flavor blends surprisingly well, and you'll be boosting your calcium intake without even realizing it. Canned salmon with bones can be flaked and used in salads, mixed into salmon patties, or added to scrambled eggs for a hearty and bone-strengthening breakfast. Think about making a delicious salmon salad sandwich, similar to tuna salad, but with the added bone-building benefits. It's about being open to new possibilities and recognizing the immense nutritional value packed into these affordable and convenient options. Don't let the idea of bones deter you. They are so soft, they virtually melt in your mouth, providing a silent but powerful boost to your skeletal strength. Embracing these canned fish varieties is an easy way to significantly increase your calcium and vitamin D intake, paving the way for stronger, more resilient bones. From the sea to the garden, let's turn our attention to another versatile and often underappreciated plant-based source of calcium: beans. Particularly white beans. Beans, often heralded for their fiber and protein content, are also quiet champions when it comes to calcium, especially varieties like white beans, cannellini beans, and navy beans. While a single serving might not always outstrip milk by a huge margin, their versatility and the ease with which you can add them to meals mean they become a cumulative calcium powerhouse. A cup of cooked white beans, for instance, provides around 190 milligrams of calcium, a substantial amount for a plant-based food. Plus, they come with a wealth of other benefits like soluble fiber, which is fantastic for digestion and managing blood sugar, and plant-based protein, which helps keep you feeling full and supports muscle health. Imagine a warming bowl of minestrone soup, packed with white beans, vegetables, and whole grain pasta, knowing that each spoonful is contributing to your bone density. Or consider a hearty chili, where beans are the star, providing not just texture and flavor, but also a significant calcium boost. One of the simplest ways to incorporate white beans is to mash them and use them as a creamy base for dips, much like hummus, but with a milder flavor. Season them with garlic, lemon juice, and a drizzle of olive oil, and you've got a nutritious spread for sandwiches or a dip for raw vegetables. You can also toss them into salads for added texture and protein, or blend them into thickeners for soups and stews, making them creamier without adding dairy. For a quick and easy side dish, simply warm a can of drained and rinsed cannellini beans with some cherry tomatoes, fresh basil, and a little balsamic glaze. It's a delightful and nutrient-dense addition to any meal. The beauty of beans is their affordability and how readily available they are, either dried or canned, making them an accessible option for everyone. They're a true staple for a reason, offering a powerful combination of nutrients that support not just your bones, but your overall health and vitality. Adding these humble legumes to your diet is a simple yet effective step towards building a stronger foundation for your body. Now, speaking of vegetables, Let's move on to another green powerhouse that's probably already a familiar face on your dinner plate, but whose calcium contributions might be underestimated: broccoli. Broccoli is a nutritional marvel. Widely celebrated for its vitamin C, vitamin K, and fiber. But it also stands tall as a significant source of calcium. While it might not have the absolute highest calcium content per serving compared to some of the other foods on our list, its consistent presence in a healthy diet can add up significantly to your daily calcium intake. A cup of cooked broccoli provides about 60 to 70 milligrams of calcium, which, when combined with its high vitamin K content, makes it incredibly beneficial for bone health. Vitamin K, remember, is crucial for helping your body direct calcium to your bones and for regulating bone mineralization. Plus, broccoli is packed with compounds that are fantastic for overall health, including potent antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties, making it a true superfood. How can you ensure you're getting enough of this cruciferous champion? Broccoli is incredibly versatile. Steaming it lightly preserves its nutrients and keeps it crisp, making a perfect side dish for any meal. You can also roast it with a little olive oil and garlic powder for a delicious, slightly caramelized flavor that brings out its natural sweetness. Roasted broccoli can be incredibly addictive. Consider adding chopped broccoli florets to your stir-fries, soups, or even omelets and frittatas for a vibrant green boost. For something a little different, you could try making a creamy broccoli soup. Use some of those fortified plant milks we talked about earlier for an extra calcium punch. Or, for a light lunch, a simple broccoli salad with a light vinaigrette, some toasted nuts, and perhaps a sprinkle of calcium-rich seeds can be both refreshing and nourishing. Even raw broccoli, cut into florets, makes a fantastic snack with a healthy dip. The trick is to find preparation methods you genuinely enjoy, because consistency is key to reaping the long-term benefits for your bones. Broccoli is a reminder that robust bone health doesn't require exotic ingredients. Often, it's about appreciating and regularly consuming the nutritious foods that are already within easy reach. It's about combining these individual powerhouses to create a calcium-rich diet that works for you. Finally, let's talk about a couple of convenient options that can significantly boost your calcium intake without much effort, often surprising people with their fortified orange juice and cereals. When we think about orange juice, we usually associate it with vitamin C, which is fantastic for immunity. But many brands of orange juice are now fortified with calcium and vitamin D, making them a remarkably easy way to add these essential bone-building nutrients to your diet, especially if you're not a fan of milk or other calcium-rich foods. A single glass, typically around 8 ounces, of fortified orange juice can deliver as much calcium as a glass of milk, often around 300 to 350 milligrams, along with the vitamin D needed for absorption. It's a convenient and delicious way to kickstart your day with a calcium boost. The key, again, is to check the label and look for calcium fortified or calcium and vitamin D fortified. Just be mindful of the sugar content in orange juice and opt for varieties with no added sugar. You can enjoy a glass with your breakfast, or even use it as a base for a smoothie, adding other calcium-rich ingredients like spinach or fortified yogurt for a superpowered start to your day. Similarly, many breakfast cereals are also fortified with calcium and vitamin D. While cereal might not be the primary source of calcium, when combined with fortified plant milk or even regular milk, it can contribute significantly to your daily intake, especially if you're eating it regularly. Again, checking the nutrition label is crucial to identify cereals that offer this fortification. Choosing whole grain, low-sugar fortified cereals can be a smart way to ensure you're getting a good dose of calcium and other essential nutrients right at the start of your day. It's about leveraging the convenience of everyday items to subtly increase your nutrient intake. Think about how easy it is to pour a glass of fortified orange juice or a bowl of fortified cereal. These small, effortless choices can accumulate over time to make a real difference in your bone density and strength. They're not replacements for the whole, natural foods we've discussed, but they serve as excellent supplemental tools, especially on busy mornings or when you're looking for an extra little boost. These two options, fortified orange juice and cereal, demonstrate that getting enough calcium doesn't have to be complicated or involve entirely new eating habits. Sometimes, it's just about making a smarter choice within your existing routine. So, There you have it, a journey through 7 incredible foods that pack a bigger calcium punch than milk, proving that getting stronger bones doesn't have to be a chore. And it certainly doesn't mean relying on just one source. We've explored the bone-building prowess of dark leafy greens like spinach, kale, and collards, showing how these vibrant vegetables can be easily woven into your meals. We then discovered the surprising strength of fortified plant milks, offering a delicious and often higher calcium alternative for your morning cereal or coffee. Calcium-set tofu emerged as a versatile plant-based wonder, providing impressive calcium while being a canvas for countless recipes. We didn't shy away from the powerful benefits of canned fish, like sardines and salmon with bones, recognizing them as an underappreciated source of both calcium and vital vitamin D. Then, we delved into the humble yet mighty white beans, proving that legumes are not just about fiber and protein, but also significant calcium contributors. Broccoli, a familiar friend, revealed its consistent calcium benefits alongside its other incredible nutrients. And finally, we looked at the convenience of fortified orange juice and cereals, demonstrating how everyday items can give your calcium intake a significant boost. Remember, building strong bones isn't about dramatic overhauls. It's about making conscious, consistent choices. Each small addition of these calcium-rich foods to your diet is like a brick in the foundation of your future health. Don't feel overwhelmed trying to incorporate all 7 at once. Pick 1 or 2 that appeal to you most and start there. Perhaps it's adding a handful of spinach to your smoothie, or trying fortified almond milk with your breakfast. Every little bit makes a big difference. Your bones are living tissue, constantly regenerating, and they respond to the nourishment you provide, giving them the calcium they need from a diverse range of sources, empowers them to stay strong, resilient, and ready for all of life's adventures. Imagine moving through your days with less worry about fragility, feeling more secure and independent. That vibrant, active life you envision for yourself is absolutely within reach. We hope this video has opened your eyes to new possibilities and given you the tools to take control of your bone health. We'd love to hear from you. What are your favorite calcium-rich foods? Have you tried any of these? Or do you have a unique recipe that uses them? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could help someone else on their journey. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more practical tips and inspiring content designed to help you live your best life at every age. Keep nourishing your body, keep moving, and keep embracing every wonderful moment.